Hello everybody and welcome down Old Allen's for the sort of March update, I guess. A few bits and bobs going on down here which I'll just run you through. Firstly, very importantly, I am trialling a new hat. Followers to my channel will know that I lost my tilly hat in the shrubbery. I found the tilly hat in the shrubbery and then I washed the tilly hat. And yeah, the rot had got to it, so then the brim just started peeling off. I'm not going to argue with that, can't complain about it. It's been in the shrubbery for certainly about 4 months or so, I think, and through the winter and the wet, and plus to add to that the fact that the hat was sort of like 6 or probably 8 years old, maybe quite old. So going with a flat cap because I'm married to a lady from Yorkshire, so I think I can get away with it from that point of view. And also, when I'm mowing, I can still wear it with the ear defenders on. It's nice, it actually makes life easier from that point of view. So, let me know your thoughts on that. But it's time to go check the crayfish trap. What crayfish trap, I hear you cry? Well, my good friend Lee bought me a present, and I'm not one for unboxings, but I was down here with him yesterday, and you know, he brought along this crayfish trap for me for the stream here, and basically we popped it in with some cod roe which he'd bought in a tin, and we're sort of trialling it at the moment. I know there are signal crayfish in this stream. I've seen them, so I know they're there. But last year I did also see a mink coming through here. So whether or not that population has been taken out, I don't know. But if they're here, then we're going to find them. So let's take a look. There it is. There's the trap in position. This is actually the deepest bit that I could find at the moment. Ideally, the thing would be underwater, but the important thing is the ends are underwater. From here, I can't see anything in there, but you never know. We'll whip it out and take a look. Well, the trap is empty, as you can see. Wilma's zoned in on the cod, so we know the smell is strong. I can show you the trap anyway. So there's the cod. And just stab it in to release the smell, which of course there we go. Let's get her out of the way. And then just very simply fold like that. Pop it in. Regulation size entrance at each end. So far, no luck, but it's only been in just over 24 hours, so we'll try again. So what we're going to do now is just try a different area, slightly further down the stream, see if we can find a spot for it down there. In other news down here, I've done a few more shingles on the roof, as you can see. I'm sort of at that level almost all the way around now. I've just got another bay down that side to do at that sort of level, and then that's pretty good, so I'll probably get on with a few more of those in a little while. We have also begun the mowing season down here, and what I'm intending to do this year something I did a little bit of in previous years. I'm going to mow certain sections and keep them short, and other bits I'm going to leave longer, because obviously it's more of a sort of a wildlife benefit. There's sort of like the local flora and fauna sort of benefits a bit from the extra grass length, and the hunters, the owls and things like that, they also benefit from extra long grass. Of course, I always worry when I leave grass long, because my job is mowing largely in the summer, and so long grass to me is it's a difficult thing to see, but I know I need to have long grass, and it's a difficult thing to see because I know how hard it is to cut when it gets too long. But there's always a scythe and sort of heavier duty machinery if I need it. So that's probably what I'd like to do, is leave some bits to grow up, get the grass seed on them, and really develop into a nice sort of nice wildlife free or wildlife patch that's available for all comers. Now, one of my subscribers a while ago, and please apologies for this, I can't remember which one it was off the top of my head, he asked me for an update on the Hazel Spiling I'd done on the riverbank, because obviously it's been in now for 3 years, I think. So just because I've remembered it, here we go, here's the update. This is the area of bank that was sort of rescued from the stream. On the top of the bank, as you'll see, I planted in some hedging. I've got hawthorn there's some wild rose, field maple, hazel. That stuff it's actually coming on quite well along that top edge. It's just starting to come into leaf now, which is a bit difficult to see this time of year, but it's just coming into leaf, and that will be doing a great job when those roots get down into holding back that bank, which is what I really need. I did plant some little pieces of willow down on that lower staging, which is sort of down here, this area. Unfortunately, with the canopy of trees that I have above, none of that took. And so that has sort of suffered a little bit, but you can see, hopefully anyway, you can see there is still terracing there, so it has held the bank, and it has allowed that planting area up the top to remain nice and solid, so that's been good. Here's the front view down at stream level. The hazels haven't survived very well, the poles. There's a lot of rot. Actually, that one's but they're starting to go. But they're holding up okay, really. I mean, the hazel's still in place. I knew at the time it wasn't the best thing, certainly for the posts. Ideally, they would have been willow, and they would have stood a chance of growing, but I didn't have any willow. So I had to make do with what I had, and then we go up the levels, and you can see level 2 and then level 3 at the top, and they're sort of similar rate of decomposition, really. But we can see here, there's a great example. I'll just zoom it in. I'll focus in a minute. There we go. So you've got a lot of fungus developing on that hazel stem there. And at the top in the field, you've got a small little dog who thinks she's missing out. Mama, it's alright, I'm coming back. In the fenced off garden area, I've got a lovely crop of nettles coming on, which is great. This is the remains of the potato beds here. But yeah, it's how much I get done in here this year, I don't know. It may end up reverting semi-wild, who knows. Time is always the issue, time, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it, because I grow vegetables elsewhere. Yeah, I grow vegetables elsewhere, so I'm not going to give myself too much of a hard time about maybe not having quite so much time to come down here and tend these ones. But who knows? Maybe. I mean, we are still early season. It's a clay soil, so it's going to take a while until I could get anything done with it anyway. So who knows? Maybe I'll grow something, maybe I won't. But we'll see. But importantly, in here are these little saplings, which and the idea with these is these were saplings at work that weren't wanted, self-set. So I just popped them in spare pots, grew them on a little bit in the pots, bring them down here, and then I can plant them and get them in the woods to thicken up my stock in the woods, and also sort of shield me a little bit more from the road. But of course, I've put them in here because in here they're sort of safe from the deer. And then once I've got some fencing available to put around them, then I can sort of pop them in and get them in the woods. I need to do that fairly soon, next few weeks, I suppose. But it's really nice to see them coming into leaf. It makes it all feel worthwhile. So I was going to ask for your apologies for me wearing full camo gear today, but it's been very, very wet today. We've had quite a lot of rain while I've been at work, and now, end of the day, beautiful, beautiful skies. Looks like we might have a really nice sunset. Boom, look at that. Best kind of radiation there is. Well, that's it from this brief little visit to the Hobo Homestead in Old Allens, and just give you an idea of what's coming up. We're going to have obviously camping again this summer. No dates confirmed as yet, but that'll be a usual suspects, and hopefully a couple of new people, because it's always nice to see some new faces, meet some new people, and share a few ideas and thoughts on things. So watch this space, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.